What's up everyone, this is Rayuka here, and today I'm continuing my journey through Skyforge Season 2. So, start this.
Oh, it's you, my friend. Was I doing it again? Reminiscing aloud? Just don't think about it. There are some habits that are harder to get rid of than the man-tides in those old dungeons. I can see that I am the only one who is worried about it. I have quite a few concerns, but I'd rather not waste your time, so I will try to be brief. Over the past centuries, we have clashed with the man-tides more and more often, and their attacks on us no longer appear to be spontaneous and random, but rather like carefully planned combat operations. I was hoping that Nerion's capitulation would do something to help change the situation, but alas, one is forced to admit that this is all rather suspicious. The Paladins have a saying, he who has betrayed another once will surely do it again. These are very wise words. I don't understand why Iana disregards them. My, what unusual wisdom for someone who is so young. In that case, you won't refuse me your aid, will you? I would like to find evidence that can confirm my suspicions, or something that will be able to dispel them once and for all. You can allow your adepts to handle part of the work, but I would like it if you could take the time to explore the Landberg catacombs personally. That's so. Splendid. It means there's no need for me to warn you about its dangers. I wish you good luck, and I hope that we will be able to ultimately lift the veil of this mystery. It was completely
Quest complete.
different.
Compiling
Houses
status
were
report.
smaller, the air traffic was far less dense, and lobbyists...
It's a prototype. We are going to see if there are any side effects.
Small world indeed. What is it that brings you here? So I guess that means we're here for the same reason then. After returning from the Mantide caves, I've spent some time thinking about what happened. I had a conversation with Asterius, but didn't learn anything I didn't already know. He's more interested in the past, and I'd like to make sense of the present so that I may peek into the future. I came here to speak with the archaeologists. These are Asterius's men. They've been here for a while. They have been studying the legacy of the ancient... well, I mean, had been until the Mantides attacked and forced them to abandon their research. What I would like to know is what exactly is luring the Mantides into these desolate halls. Perhaps it is the artifacts belonging to Eli. Remember, we saw several of them in the Mantide caves. They're the same, just in worse condition. These artifacts have the ability to make the Immortals more powerful. If you want to know more about them, then just ask Asterius. He studied them at some point, which is no secret. If you'd like, you can also ask me. And not just about the artifacts. Of course, I remember every single event that Asterius describes in his chronicles. I participated in some, and a few wouldn't have happened had I not been present. Well then, I'm sure you will be able to figure it all out. It's rather hard to say. So many years have passed, I can barely remember. I'm joking. But that's where I have one up on the old rascal. They don't call me the oldest immortal on Aelion for this magnificent beard, you know. Well, not just for this beard. No, I did not meet Eli, and it's still hard for me to come to terms with it. We all appeared too late for that to happen. In the end, perhaps that was his plan all along. Yes, immortals existed before, and even in Eli's times. There is evidence of that in the legends and the ancient texts. Of course, there were far fewer of them back then. Not many remember them, as their deeds were overshadowed by the accomplishments of Eli. But even the greatest of the gods back then needed allies that he or she could rely upon. That I cannot tell you, unfortunately. No one knows where they are or what happened to them. The circumstances surrounding what may have occurred, it is one of the many mysteries of our world. Alas, I'd give up a lot for the chance to be able to speak with one of them. We are under the impression that there were two. The first one happened before Eli's coming into existence. The consequences were dreadful. Magic had nearly disappeared from our world. The loss of magic wasn't the people's fault. Rather, Aelion itself seemed to lose its magical potential. It used to be that on the planet, magic flowed around it. It was like a rushing river, but now all that remains is a pathetic little trickle. Only the most talented individuals on Aelion can use magic these days. What used to be child's play has become a tremendous challenge, even for the most skilled adepts who have undergone a lot of training. But every dark cloud has a silver lining somewhere. And that is that magic gave way to science. The disappearance of Eli. One of the greatest shocks that Aelion has ever had to endure. Ah, those are the masterpieces that were created through magical art. In this age of technology, they are extremely hard to come by. It is too bad that their magic has faded over the years. All one needed to do was simply touch the artifact, and it would fill the immortal with great power. Well, to only those who were worthy. You know what? You should try it. Even if the artifact does not respond, think of the fact that it was touched by many heroes. Perhaps even Eli himself. It'd be like a handshake through time. Yes, let us get to work. Small world indeed. Yeah.
Updates downloaded. Rebooting it.
Greetings. I've already been asked about the new mission. We'll look through the latest reports. The Mantide activity has increased. But that's not all of it. The eyewitnesses swear that without a doubt, a few of the eyewitnesses recognized Nerion's Templars. It's too bad the Immortals didn't get all of them in the Lamber Forest. This vermin has spread throughout the whole Aeolian, and so has their Hersey. Worshipping the Mantides? I just can't wrap my head about it.
Quest data added to archives.
So what was her name then? Are you sure that's how it happened? I think you...
Take a look who's here.
Oh, greetings. It's good to see you. Alas, I must depart. We have talked for quite some time.
Young immortals must be completely lost without their wise advisor. I can understand that. Well, go then. I won't keep you any longer.
Farewell.
Yes. Let's add up some of the facts. We have learned that the Mantides found a way to use the artifacts of allies. Yes, I am in agreement. The Mantides could not have possibly done it by themselves. But it does make you wonder, who in the world could have helped them? Yes, I had that exact thought as well. It's possible Nerion could have taught them. However, there's just one little thing. Nerion is not clever enough to make sense of this technology all on his own. Even I, with my vast knowledge of the theoretical, have no idea how to put them into practice here. So that must mean that it's something else. Let's look at what else we know. The Immortals cleared the Lamber catacombs of the Mantides, but that was hundreds of years ago. And now they are back once again. But how did they even get there? And furthermore, in such great numbers. I am in possession of some ancient geologic maps that show evidence of a system of tunnels connecting the Lamber catacombs and these huge underground galleries. There could be millions of Mantides hiding in there. I agree, we should not do that. I will come up with a method to verify this theory. And while I am busy with that, you are welcome to follow another lead. I want you to go to Fort Krieg and talk to a prisoner who is there. He is the former commander of Nerion's Templars. You can call it intuition. While Liana may trust Nerion, I myself have an uneasy feeling about him. I would ask him directly, but Iana sent him on some important mission. So Nerion won't be back in the capital for quite some time. His name is Liberius. Please come and find me once you get back from your trip.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
It's absolutely...
Let's make things clear. I don't need any trouble. I'm just standing here waiting until it's over. Ha! Should I? They take whoever wants to go, but I'll pass. I have half a year left. I don't want it to become perpetual. Not quite. But I've had enough of this place. It used to be a fort. Then they built chapels all around it. I bet you have one here as well. The area became safe. They withdrew the garrison and turned the fort into a maximum security prison. Not even once. What's more, no one has escaped the prison in its history. No one. Can you imagine that? The guards are impressive here. Well, we're impressive. Cultists happened. Pyromaniacs who love playing with fire. Complete nutcases. Once they locked these guys up here, it all went downhill. Yeah, even I almost fell for their nonsense about the holy fire. But I had enough brain cells to stay away. But others, if you find Sictus, a tall and lanky fellow, a tattoo on his face, ask him. He used to be in the sect and saw what it was like. I have no idea. Of course, I could sense something brewing. Well, forthcoming as they called it. And then there was an explosion. All cells opened. The guards were slaughtered before they could blink. It was a massacre. The security systems went crazy. I never thought I'd be glad to hear that.
Don't touch me, I'm wounded. Considering the circumstances, yes. This bastard broke my rib and then tried to burn me alive. If I didn't have a shank with me. About one of these crazy freaks? Fire worshippers? These psychopaths could give the cultists of Thanatos a run for their money. More than I wanted to. I was in the sect for some time. Professional curiosity. I'm a former special correspondent. When I realized what was going on, I tried to leave quietly, but they took it to heart. Declared me a heretic and traitor and tried to burn me. Not a good day to be me, I know. A bunch of psychopaths made up a religion and started to make sacrifices, human sacrifices, to Eli. Can you imagine something like that? They have their own Eli, a burning one, and he's not the humanist Aelion remembers him to be. The fire worshippers believe that he will rise again and wage vengeance upon the invaders and the immortals that dare to call themselves gods. The fire worshippers think that Eli is the only true god, and the rest are rotten pretenders. What do you associate with fire? Rage, wrath, destruction? Everything that the fire worshippers attribute to Eli. They also believe that the wardens of fire are the holy executors of his will. It's completely crazy, I'm telling you. This is where they relate to the Wardens of Fire, meaning they hate the Wardens of Water, but could care less about everything else. Their intentions are good enough. Bring back Eli, save Aelion, steer everyone in the right direction. As for the Immortals and Adepts, meaning the leaders of heretic cults, those will need to be burned. No, not in the ordinary fire. The sectarians believe in the holy flame that is able to burn a god. But I've noticed that the fire worshippers burn everyone they don't like, so that's a predictable verdict. Why would I be worried? I'm talking to an immortal right now, which means this chaos will be over soon and I'll finally make it to the infirmary. Yes, the riot won't sort itself out. Good luck. Look, he must still be around somewhere.
Combat log created. Especially dangerous enemy detected.
It's been a while since I saw something like that. I was in the front back then. This thing caused a lot of trouble. Thanks to you, the problem is solved, so accept my gratitude. Liberius is right in front of you. You know I fought for him, right? That's why they locked me up, declared me a traitor, ripped my shoulder straps off, took my medals that I'd earned with blood and sweat. And you know what? When I'm out, I'll draw my sword for Nerion again. Because I believe in him. Nerion has a plan to protect Aelion. He will destroy everyone who will try to stop him, even if it's the people of Aelion. Iana? Ha! He's not afraid of her. Nerion won't stop halfway through. He won't leave Aelion to the mercy of fate. If you don't believe me, head for the Avestan Tower. You'll see everything with your eyes.
Mission successfully completed.
Greetings, Defender. We didn't expect to see you here. What should we do? Help them? Our orders don't say anything about that, so we're just watching. There are 3 things you can watch forever: the fire burning, the water flowing, and others working. The Mantides are doing all the dirty work. We're just here to observe and make sure everything goes according to plan. Their workers aren't that bright. Who do you think? Iana? We now serve Nerion, the future great god and ruler of Aelion. Which is what exactly? I'll tell you. He's saving Aelion from destruction. Do you think the humanity stands a chance? Oh, really? We're just defending ourselves. Do you think we can do that forever? On the contrary, it's our key to victory. The Mantides are far more complex creatures than us. It's time we accepted that. Nerion is the only god not afraid to face the truth and take it for what it is. People are doomed. Oh yes, and he let us in on it. Captain Icarus,
Quest
come
data
in.
added to archives.
Roger. Soldiers, we have an order. Kill the... For Nerion.
Quest complete. Compiling status report. Threat level maximum.
Am I late? I wanted to help, so I got here, fast as I could. Please accept my sincerest apologies. Did Herita not teach you to look with your heart? Your prejudice, it has wounded me. No need for you to bother. I'll just report it myself. You can do that as well. Make sure to be safe, okay? Are you really under the impression that I control every single Mantide and Templar on Aelion? Is that what you think? I do what I can. working my tail off to help Iana. And this is what I get in return? But enough joking. For I have no affiliation with these people. They wear my Templar's uniform, that's true. But who are they really? The dead are good at keeping secrets. Not all of my people accepted the fact that I surrendered. There are even some who say that my mind is being controlled by Iana. I came here just to convince these poor bastards. I wanted to urge them to accept my new path as their own. But I see that you have taken care of everything already. Well, that's fine by me. And on that note, I shall leave.
Mission successfully
Attention.
completed.
A new threat looms over Alien. The invasion is led by the avatar of a great god. Your sacred duty is to make sure he is eliminated, giving you the chance to become an Elder God. That's all. If you'd like to know more, talk to Asterius. He will be glad to waste his time on you.
Quest data added to archives. Assessing the situation. Information background higher than average. Probability of this meeting was low. Initiating surprise and joy modes. Warning. High probability of contact with immortals.
Your own affairs no longer matter.
I don't think I could agree with you anymore. We spoke about Nerion. I expressed all of my concerns to Iana. And believe it or not, I must admit, I think I was wrong about him. Iana managed to convince him. She said Nerion is as devoted to Aelion as you or me. The Templars loyal to Nerion laid down their arms. I believe those who ravaged the village had joined the Mantides. It's no wonder to me that they did something like that. These people committed treason twice. First they betrayed Aelion, and then their very own god, even though their god was mistaken. I don't think it's possible. Iana keeps a watchful eye on him. Her people are monitoring his every step at all hours of the day. If he even tried to contact anyone, I am sure Iana would know about it immediately. Well, at any rate, Nerion is not our main problem. Our problem, if you still remember, is the threat we're facing posed by the Mantides. So I request that you focus on that. If Nerion is guilty of something nefarious, he'll give himself away one way or another.
I finally lost my tail and can keep my end of the bargain. Contact me as soon as possible.
Like I promised, information that will help your investigation. A few hours ago, our enemy attacked a town and abducted several people. There's a first time for everything, have no doubt. It was them. As far as I know, the attackers met unexpected resistance from the locals, and someone got killed. I'll send you the coordinates. It's on the Don Plateau. You have a chapel there. Better keep a low profile. I warned you about the Brainwash Society, didn't I? Send your adepts, or better yet, ask the local followers to do it. They'll get to the place and search for evidence much sooner. Very well. I'll be waiting for the results. Stay in touch.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
How can your followers serve you? I'll organize the search right away. I asked your local followers for help. They searched through the town. I think we have what you need. This is a mechanoid memory block and a few other unusual-looking components. Our engineers failed to determine what models they came from. And they know they're mechanoids. That I guarantee.
Mission successfully completed.
Sometimes I think maybe these invasions...
Ah, you're right on time. I'd say any other day, but not today. It's nothing. It's just Iana keeps loading me with work, and I'm starting to feel like her errand boy. Believe it or not, I haven't even touched my research for an entire week. Thank you, but that is not going to help. Who cares? To business. You want to learn more about those unusual components? Alas, I've had no time to study them. An Oculox memory block. Wonderful, just wonderful. You were extremely lucky. Let me plug it in, and we'll see everything it has seen with our own eyes. Yes, it's broken. Nothing is ever simple when you're around. The fix is easy, but... Another message from Iana? What have I done to deserve this? When I learn to clone myself and have dozens of Flavi at my disposal, the 32nd or 35th Flavius will definitely help you. But seriously, it really shouldn't be that hard. Tiberius will help you get it done. I'll give him the block, and Tiberius should be wandering about somewhere around here. He'll contact you. Iana's going to drive me crazy. Gotta go.
Hey, Flavius told me you needed help, but, well, I'm at the Terran power station. Alive for now. For now are the key words.
I'm so happy to see you. I wish I could say it's Flavius again, and that I warned him it'd be a combat mission, but no. This time, unfortunately, it's completely and absolutely my fault. Nothing like that. I came here to gather some data for my paper. I've been working on it for quite a while and have put so much effort into it, but it's worth it in the end. Well, it's a thesis. I showed some of it to Flavius, and he approved it. Can you imagine that? Didn't even criticize it much. I was so shocked and overjoyed. I rushed here and forgot about my work. I barely had time to set it up when there were explosions and screaming. Say that again. Maybe I'm cursed. Maybe I managed to step on some witch's toes back at the research center. I'm not complaining. Well, as long as I'm alive. Oh, I almost forgot. I can't relax. The reactor may blow up any minute now, and then it's over. Well, not for you maybe, but it is for me. It's stable for now, but if we don't protect the cores... Listen, would you take care of that? This conversation can wait, but I'm afraid the reactor can't.
Quest data added to archives. Proceed,
Thank
Creed.
you.
Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait. Extreme caution recommended. Dangerous enemy neutralized. Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
If they succeed, there will only be a crater for the station. This is the
Initializing attack protocols. Active caution mode. Insufficient memory space. Archiving data. Balance of forces changed.
different matter. A bunch of Gorgonites is nothing to you.
We did it! I mean, you did it. But I was supporting you the whole time. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for both my thesis and the Terran power station. So what did you need me for? Decode, you say? Just how damaged is it? Well, it doesn't matter. If retrieving the data wasn't possible, Flavius would have said so. So I guess the extent of damage will only affect the time I'm going to spend on it. Decoding mechanoid memory blocks is a long, agonizing process. Just imagine this. You need to climb to the top of a very long ladder. You're climbing for an hour, 2, 3, so long you've stopped counting. You're climbing with all your strength, but then you fall flat on your face, and on the steps in front of you is the word half. Or maybe I'll just use the memory block of another mechanoid to decode this. I'll need something more powerful. How about Rotharius? Actually no, but I have you, right? Right? Please say yes. I swear that's the only way I can do it sooner. It should be in working order. Go back to the Divine Observatory. There my assistants will give you a device that will allow you to be able to capture it. I think I'll stay here for now. I'm waiting for the repair crew so I can help them deal with the consequences. I'll take some readings. A specialist of my level can be very useful. Don't try, just do it. Good hunting.
Mission successfully completed.
Greetings. Tiberius sent me. He told me to give you this control device, and also send you the coordinates of a place where you can find a suitable Ritharius.
Quest complete. Compiling status report. Updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete. Extreme caution recommended. data to Divine Observatory.
By the way, what do you think of my assistants? I'm an academic advisor now, so I have a whole department under my command. You played a big part in that.
Active caution mode.
There it is. Our precious. Hit it until you damage it enough, then come closer and use the control device.
Threat level maximum. Efficient combat.
Don't kill the Repiarius. Just damage it. Then come closer. If you are brave enough, of course, and use the control device.
Coming. Did it work? Perfect. Now bring it to the Divine Observatory, and my assistants will take care of the rest.
The door is unlocked. You can continue the cleanup, but the mechanoids have called in reinforcements.
Have you heard the latest news from the front? The mechanoid forces keep advancing.
Greetings. Tiberius sent us. Is that the thing we need to pick up? Place the control device here. A nice gadget, don't you think? Just press the button and you've got a tame mechanoid. Ha! It's a prototype. When Flavius finishes it, it's going to be a sensation. Too bad it won't happen anytime soon. If ever. But I look at you and hope for the best. If only I could. Don't worry, nothing is going to happen to the Divine Observatory. We'll get it to the lab. It will serve the alien science. Tiberius said he's waiting for you. Thanks.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
You seem weird. It's as if you're seeing something else.
Greetings. We are ready for work and await instructions. Obtain, meaning catch a mechanoid and take it apart? On condition that we have fire support. I'm sure the Mechanoid Hunter Society will be happy to lend a hand. And here I thought the mechanoids were the main threat. They have Fortunately, no. There were no casualties. A few people suffered minor injuries. Doctors say they're going to be fine. Of course. I'll let them know. As for the components, we got everything you had listed, and more than one of some items.
Hello, I've got some things to take care of, but you go on ahead to the lab. I've sent you the address. It's in a remote location, but it's safer this way. Be back soon. By the way,
been chasing Thanatos for ages. This is why Thanatos is looking for a source of ultimate power on Alien. We're the last line of defense.
So that is the end of today's playthrough. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. Also drop a like if you like what you're seeing here, of course. And as always, this is Rayuka here saying thanks for watching, and until next time everyone, sayonara.